So welcome to the Ministry in this rather rushed 2,000 point game of Orks versus Death Guard. So we're going to do a quick overview. It's a table. This is Ricci's map. He's lent me today with a couple of bits of my scenery on, just because I've never played on the desert map yet. So there's a battalion and 2 vanguards here. So I'm not going to do it in any particular order, but we've got a PM boy on a bike. We've got some M.O.W bikers, 7 of them there, WYSIWYG, so 2 big choppers and a power claw. On a truck with a shooter. 2 mech big guns, a custom mega cannons with 5 crew. PM boy on foot. Got 5 mega M.O.Ws. The leader, big M.O.W, has got double kill saws. The rest have got custom shooters and power fists. And we've got a big mech with custom force field and a mega blaster and a claw and a run turd with a squig and grot prod. 10 aggression. We've got 20 boys and an M.O.W with a power claw and a shooter. 20 boys again, M.O.W with a power claw and a shooter. 17, oh, I'm missing the M.O.W with a power claw. I'll get him out in a second. We've got some commandos with 2 burners and an M.O.W with a power claw. Or snickrot. We've got a boss on a war bike with headwump as kill chomper. And a weird boy with the jump. And we've got boss Zagsterk. There's 18, I think it is, boys plus the M.O.W with a power claw. That comes to about 2 points less. Yeah. I put this guy as the warlord with tenacious survivor, just because it's very messy. Because the boy, he's gonna probably get smashed. But yeah, 2 points less. I'll not forget to get a M.O.W out from there. So we'll have a look at Ricci's army. So Ricci has brought a fun chaos list to play. So Ricci, I'll zoom. Oh, I'm gonna see the place one. So you can. I'll zoom in. You go through and talk. So you got a one-armed Derrideo I can see in the background, but you might want to DM last.
Yeah, we'll start with the troops there. 10 cultists, just standard Death Guard cultists. 10 poxwalkers.
Yeah.
Typhus.
Yeah.
Necrosius. 3 foul blight spawn. Chaos Sorcerer, subbed in from the Thousand Suns. Demon Prince with a suppurating plate, 2 Malefic Talons.
Wings as well as knee wings.
Yeah, that's what the smoke bit is. 2 Derrideos, they've both got the plasmas, which I'm proxying in. They've both got the Greater Havoc Launcher, and the one with 1 arm has the Hellfire Veil.
Right.
And 2 Contemptors, Butcher Cannons on both, and the Soul Burner on the fist. 7 Marines, 3 Plasma, and Rhino.
Rhino, and you're a point over, which I'll let you
1
off
point over, so if you win, sorry, if I win, that's why.
Because he cheated.
Yep.
So it's going to be the chapter approved. What's the name of the mission again? Where you get, we're determining it after setup, we're done with there's 1 objective in each person's deployment, and then there's 2 in the middle, and it's worth, every turn you score it, the one in your deployment's worth 1 to you, the others are worth 2, and the opponent's is worth 3 if you score theirs, isn't it? Yeah, cool, right. So we'll get these armies set up and come back. So the armies are set up. As you can see, we've got a long line here, Dawn of War. So we've got a mix of the boys, the bikes, the truck with the mega M.O.Ws in. The commandos and Snickrod are in reserve. We've got all the storm boys down here, PM boy. There's just a lot of bodies everywhere. And then my objectives down here. There's a couple in the middle. Ricci's got an empty Rhino here. This is his 5 up inland shield wall, which is probably just going to stay put and wait the rush, or can push forward if he wants. There's a couple of foul blight spawns knocking around here and there. There's another one down here. These guys may push for 3 because they've got some mean firepower. So anyway, Ricci, understandably and not surprisingly, finished setting up long before I did. So I'll tell you what, Ricci, you roll, because I don't have a dice in my hand. It's a 4. So before I roll, just to point out, I've got 10 command points and Ricci's got 9. So the Orks need a 6 to go first. It's definitely a 1. Will I try and seal the initiative? Hell yeah. Let's go. Yeah! Orks! Going back with Orks, turn 1. Right, so the Orks have moved. Pretty much everyone's advanced, apart from the truck. The big mech got in. These guys advanced up, as did the bikes. Now obviously there's a war boss there, so those guys will be able to charge. These guys advanced up, spent a command point and got a big 6. And everybody else here has advanced as well. So obviously the Storm Boys can charge if they want to. So with that, we're going to go into the Psychic phase. Let's see what we can do. Psychic phase done. This guy did a smite, got an absolute super smite, hurt himself. Caused 2 damage on this guy, used a command point, and then caused 1. So could have been a lot better, but it wasn't. So we're going to go into the shooting phase. There's not going to be much. What I'll do is I'll just do an overview because Orks don't shoot very well. And I think that'll save us a bit of time. But it'll basically be some of the bikes and the trucks and the guys down here and some targets down there. And probably these guys maybe into the Derrideo. But we'll come back after we've done that because there's going to be a lot of dice and probably not a lot will happen.
Command point down, there's an extra dice for you.
Yeah. So the shooting phase over, so these guys just opened up and put no wounds on anything, did they? One or two? Oh, sorry, a wound on the Derrideo. We used the stratagem Daka. Guys in the truck shot as well. Like I said, nothing major expected. Did we do a wound on that guy down there? Yeah. So both these mech cannons fired in. Ricci made some pretty good invulnerable saves. But with that, we're going to go into the charging McCharge phase, I think, and we're going to get these charges off. So we'll go down here first, and what we'll do, we'll go for the... We'll make a double charge. So these guys are going to go into the two Contemptors, and this guy's going to go into just that Contemptor, but after they've gone, these guys are going to go into the zombies, as is Zagsterk, and I think that'll be everything in range. So I let Ricci do some overwatch and I'll roll the dice for the Storm Boys and stuff, but we'll roll to see if the bikes get in. They're definitely in. War Boss, he can reroll with Here We Go. So he's in.
Storm Boys.
They're in. 8's enough, I think. And 5 might not be enough.
I think you're out.
Yeah, out. So a reroll. 7's definitely enough.
Yeah,
so we're all in. We'll let Ricci do some overwatch and we'll come back. Right, so 2 wounds taken on the knob bikers from, I think it was the Butcher Cannon, wasn't it? Yeah, on the way in. And obviously no overwatch down there. So we're going to start, I'm going to start with the knob bikers because I know Ricci's going to interrupt. So I lost 2 Storm Boys on the way in as well because you have to roll a dice, and on the one the rocket packs burn up. So they're there. So yeah, let's start with the knob bikers on the Contemptor Dreadnoughts. Actually, we're going to start with the War Boss. So he's going to go against the Contemptor. So he's got Head Wampus Kill Chomper. So he's got 4 attacks. Should have more for a War Boss personally, I think. Hitting on 2s. So they all hit. And he's going to be wounding on 3s because this takes him to strength 8. I'll tell you what, I'm going to command point that one. So we've got 4 wounds. Didn't get any 6s. They would have been D3 mortal wounds. These are all at -2.
Yep, so 4 up in in combat for a Contemptor. Yeah,
so
3.
he's dropped 1. So it's D3 damage.
Tell you what, I'll
command point that one.
Yeah.
So he's dropped that one. And it's the full 3. So he's knocked him down to 6, I think.
He has.
And then we've got 2 attacks with the attack squig. This is going to do it. He's got 2 hits. Wound on 5s. He's got 1 wound at -1. 4 up.
No.
I told you the attack squig could take 1 off you. So he's down to 5. And I think Ricci's going to spend 2 points to interrupt.
Yes, he is.
Alright, and we'll let him decide where he's going to go.
Right. 10.
So Ricci's going with the zombies down here. He's going to try and eat some Storm Boys before they get into attack, which might be the smart choice.
I'll roll 2 lots of 10.
Yeah.
So
They'll be hitting on 4s because there's more than enough. It's a good roll for the first one.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 so far. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nice. They'll be wounding on 4s because they're strength 4 at the minute because of Granddaddy Typhus.
Indeed.
Oh, that's not a bad roll.
And that is 2, 5 total.
5. So we're looking for 5 6-ups from these guys. Nope, so we'll lose 5 Storm Boys. We'll take them off in a sec and we'll go back. I tell you, I may as well go back with Storm Boys. There's no more interruption, so we'll get a bucket load of dice ready. So the boys have put 18 wounds on the zombies who've got a 5-up in run because they're close enough to the Derrideo and the 5-up field ignore. So we'll let Ricci roll that and then we'll roll the attacks for the knob as well. See how many he gets. Just roll the dice and we'll pause it up because there's going to be a million. So the Storm Boys kill the zombies. We have consolidated into these cultists, so they'll get to attack back, which we'll let Ricci do. You might as well do it now. I know it's out of sequence, but it means there's only the knob bikers left to go.
Well,
so we'll let Ricci pile these guys in. So these knobs are going to split their attacks up between the 2 Contemptors and then hopefully manage to kill 1. I doubt it, but we'll see. So these guys have piled in, done a couple of units, a couple of wounds I think to... Was it 1 wound on the right? And
Yeah,
one wound apiece. So we'll let Ricci attack back with the Contemptors. I'm guessing, well, this guy will be going into the bikes, but this guy's got a chance to go after a War Boss if he wants to.
I think I'll have a crack at the War Boss with him actually.
Yeah. Are you,
And I'll do
are you-
him into the bikes
are you
first.
degraded at all with that one?
Down to 5. I am hitting on 3s now.
Yeah, ooh, nasty, yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Oh, hopefully
Right.
it will be.
I'll start with this one. So this is hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because of the Demon Prince. All hits.
Yeah.
And it's strength ridiculous, so I'll be wounding on 2s. Yep, that is
4 wounds.
4 minus 3.
Minus 3, so they've got no save and the 3 damage a pop on there.
Yep.
So 12, 4, 8. I've got 12, 6 ups to make. Let's see if we can make some. I don't know, I'll have to count them up. Yeah. So actually we made a boo-boo on the dice, so I rolled them all again anyway, because obviously these guys have got 3 wounds a pop and one of them had been wounded, but it's worked out that one of them miraculously made a couple of saves. So there's still the 2 big thingies there left and the power claw and a guy on 2 wounds. So we'll let Ricci go. Is he going all into the war boss?
Yes. So I'm
Pop
popping him.
3 0 and 1s. It's helped. Being damaged has helped.
And 2s.
His strength be over 12, won't it?
Yeah, it is. I'll re-roll that one. There you go.
Yeah, so we've got 2 wounds. Again, there's going to be no save on the boss. And it's a flat 3 damage. So we're looking for 6s from the pain boy. Nada. Ricci's actually did 6 wounds on the guy there. So he's down to his last wound. He's got 7 wounds on a bike. And with that, I think that's the end of Orc turn 1. You score these objectives every turn, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So at the minute, the Orcs are scoring 5 points plus first blood, so it's 6 points to 0. And we'll go into Death Guard, turn 1. So just to point out as well, we did do the morale checks. These guys rolled a 4, they lost 3, leadership 7, they're good. And whilst they're within range of Zags, these guys auto-pass morale checks, which is quite handy, so they're good as well. So Ricci's going to go into his turn and see, he's going to do some pretty good damage, I think. We'll see how good it's going to be. So Ricci's finished moving and the Rhino has advanced. Did you pop smoke?
He did.
He has popped smoke. Not that the Orcs could shoot it from there anyway, because it's still rubbish. The Demon Prince has moved up and over. Foul Blight has moved out. Both Contemptors have retreated. The Sorcerer, I think, maybe shuffled or hasn't moved or whatever.
Shuffled a bit.
Contemptor, I think the Derrideau stayed still.
He did.
And the whole wave of chaos did a backward shuffle. Did the Derrideau at the back move as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone moved back a little bit. So we're going to go into Ricci's psychic phase. This is going to, I think this turn will sting the Orcs a lot. But obviously, we've got the jump on you, which is what we wanted anyway, so let's see how the psychic phase goes.
And smite from him.
Alright, well we'll catch this one. This is Ricci's last smite, and we'll go over the powers, so
Doesn't go.
it doesn't go off. So basically, the Demon Prince down here tried Miasma Pestilence, isn't it? I just totally forgot this power there. So that's failed to go off, as you've seen the smite failed there. And then down here, we lost 3 boys to a smite, 3 stone boys, and the cultists have also been boosted by putrescent vitality, so they're strength and toughness 4, and they've got blades of putrefaction, so they'll add 1 to their wound roll as well, which is pretty handy, pretty good. So with that, we'll go into Ricci's shooting phase.
In fact,
Ricci's just, maybe he's changing his mind, but I think he's going to go with the plasma cannons into the bikes anyway. The
Yes.
heavy bolters are coming down into the boys squad, and his missiles
that
are going
Boys in
way
blue.
over into the boys in blue.
Yep.
Yeah?
So, start with the plasma cannonade, or ectoplasma, whatever you want to call it. Hit on 2s, rerolling, not rerolling
Yeah, the
ones.
Demon Prince out of range, so
Yep. So that's a mortal wound to me.
nice.
And then wound on 2s.
What's the strength of it? 8?
Yes.
Be wounded on 3s, but they're all wounded
all
anyway.
wounded.
Because
And,
the boys
mine-
on the bike are T6. No,
Mine.
T5,
T5.
sorry, yeah.
They're
So-
minus 3 damage.
So again, no save. They are in crater, but they're bikes, so it's not going to help them.
Do you want to take
And we'll have to do it one at a time again. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to do these off camera because it'll take ages.
That's from here.
So moving into these heavy boulders, there's a couple of bikes being taken off there, but the feel no pain rolls are pretty good. Woof.
God.
That's
Horrendous.
yeah.
3.
3's to wound the boys.
Oh dear.
Just the 1. So these guys are within range of the pain boy who's just behind that truck. So it's 6 up save for being in the cover. Nope. And 6 up save for being next to a pain boy. Nope. So we lose a boy.
Woohoo!
Pacha!
And
And then he's got his missiles of death.
3d3 onto the blues.
Nice.
6, 7. That's a bit better.
Nice, 6 hits. It's strength.
And strength 6, -1, so
3s and no save.
Yep.
Oh, 3 boys bite the dust.
Yeah.
So the Plague Marines are going to go into the Stone Boys. Ricky's holding off with his Foul Blight spawn down there. He wants to see how things go, I think.
Yep, so that is 6 plasma. And then...
Are you overcharging?
No. Thanks for the offer.
Oh, you've got to offer, you've got to offer.
So hitting on 3s.
You've got no lords, no, you haven't, have you?
No.
Oof, nice. But these will wound on 3s.
Yes, they will. Oh,
Just the one. Well, that's a Stone Boy dead. So we'll
Yeah.
take him off.
And then the last will be bolters, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10 bolters. To be fair, they should do it.
Alright. You see that? 10, yep. 3s.
That's better.
That is better.
And 4s.
Oh,
Just
3 more.
3. Oh, I thought you only had 2 for a second there. 3 6-ups on those Stone Boys. Nope, there's 3 more, so that's 4 gone this turn.
Types his pistol.
Yeah, Types is Unleashing the Hive.
6.
6 hits on 5s.
1.
Wounds on a 5. It's a wound, so it's a dead boy, because I think it's -3, isn't it? On the thing.
-3,
Yeah.
1 damage. Put the... What's my range like?
There I was just having to think about this. Ricky is absolutely terrified of these Stone Boys, so he's just basically putting the heavy bolters and the plasmas into them to get rid of them once and for all. He wants that Foul Blight spawn to shoot. Oh no, sorry, the heavy bolters into the boys in red.
Yeah.
Plasma.
No, plasmas into them, heavy bolters into the Stone Boys.
Right, heavy bolters into the Stone Boys, plasmas into the boys in red, and the missiles are going for the boys in blue.
Yep. So I'll start with the plasma. There's a mortal wound.
Oh, we need to take one off your guy on the other
I've
side.
just
as well.
done it.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Yep. And then that's 4 hits and
Strength 7, isn't it? Or is it 8?
strength 8.
8, so it's 2s.
That's 4 dead.
4 dead boys, because... Oh no, there's a pain boy, hang on. It's damaged.
3.
3. Yeah, it's 4 dead.
The Greater Havoc launcher over there. That's 3, 5, 6. 2s, all hits.
Nice.
Finally, and then
So it's just 3, so strength 7,
yep.
wasn't it?
And that is
3 more boys dead.
Yep, 3 wounds.
So this squad have lost 6 this turn. I'm going to put a dice next to there.
Right.
So here come the heavy bolters into the Stone Boys. We need to fluff this.
This is big.
Ooh, yes. He's hit 3 times. Needs 3s. Ooh.
3.
3 saves of a 6. We need to make... Well, we need to make 2.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes.
They're going...
Get out.
Actually, definitely we needed to make 1 because the knob's got 2 wounds. But they're definitely going. And
We're going.
yeah, I'll keep that because my other guy's got Feel No Pain and he might need it.
Stop.
So Ricky's just going to roll for both Foul Blight spawns coming in because there'll be nothing else in range anyway. So do you want to roll number of shots?
It's
D6
strength
each?
first.
Or are you doing strength? Doesn't really
it's,
matter.
it's written in the codex
Is
like
it?
that, so I just learned it like that. So 2d6 strength, strength
7,
7,
nice.
d6 hits, big
So
6.
6. Just do them first. This is probably enough to melt them anyway.
Will do.
These are auto hits, so it'll be wound on 3s because he's T4.
Yep.
So that's 4 lots, and it's 3 damage flat, -3 goes through his armour, but he does have Feel No Pain, so it's 3, 6, 9, 12. So just roll, not enough to save him. Another couple might have been enough with a reroll in there as well. But Zagsterk gets fried, so the other Foul Blight he isn't really needed. And then we'll go down to this one, down here. Who's he going at?
Going at the truck.
He's going at the truck.
So 2d6 strength.
Big
Strength
E10.
10.
You always roll better with your Foul Blights than I do.
D6 hits.
Just the one, we've used the command point in the
Ever?
shooting phase. So it doesn't wound.
Reroll 1s on
You
plague
can, yeah.
weapons.
Doesn't wound. Oh, it was strength 10, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna double check.
that's
I'm pretty sure I'm T6. Right, so the truck got off lightly there, methinks. So it's Ricky's charge phase. There is gonna be some, I know that for a fact.
Yep. I will put the Demon Prince into the truck and
Okay.
this.
And double charge. I'll tell you what, roll your distance then, and then we'll do Overwatch off camera, because so he's got more than enough to tag both, yeah? Anybody else from down there charging?
Nothing.
Nope.
Contemptors are up. And nothing down here because there's nothing in range.
And nothing down there, yeah?
Rhino.
Rhino advanced.
Ah, so
Did,
so
yeah.
it did.
He
So
got
it did.
advanced to the
My
Rhinos.
apologies.
So
Right,
it's just the
crack
Demon
on.
Prince. We'll do some Overwatch and come back. Right, so the Demon Prince has made it in. What I'm going to do as well, this character at the end of the charge phase is going to do a heroic intervention, pile into your contender.
Fair play.
Actually, wait there. I might go backwards.
You can't reach from.
Do you not think I reach? No, I can't reach. I'm just going to go into the contender. So you can start with the Demon Prince.
Right, 7 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Are these going into the Pain Boy?
Yes.
I thought so.
Good call. Sorry, I should have declared, but you knew what I was doing. That's still a miss. A 2. One of them was.
You hit with all bar 1,
Yeah.
didn't you? So you got 6 hits. Yeah.
Yep. And what's the wounds?
He's strength 6. The Pain Boy is toughness 6. I'm pretty sure on a bike. I'll double check for you.
So that is
3's to wound T5.
4.
So we've got 4 wounds at -2. Makes it 4 up. So we'll get a save this time because the bike gives him a 4 up armor. So looking for 6s. Nothing. And then 2 damage. So we'll make 8. Feel no pains. Looking for 6s. Hey, I don't think it's enough though. I'm pretty sure he hasn't got 6 wounds. I think he's got 5.
4.
5 on the bike. So that'll be the dead Pain Boy. And then I'm going to spend 2 points to interrupt and go with the War Boss. So we get 4 attacks. And we've hit 4 times. We're looking for 3s. We have wounded 4 times. And it's -2. Oh, I got a 6 right there. So that's D3 mortal wounds instead. So we've got 3 saves to make.
Yep.
At -2.
Right, so 4 up invulns.
So 2 have gone through.
2.
And then we've also got D3 mortal. So we'll run the mortal wounds. So he's got 2 mortal wounds off him.
Yep.
And then 2d3 damage is 2. How many's he got left?
5.
I'm going to use a command point to reroll this one. Oh, it's definitely cocked. So it was 2 mortal wounds, 2. He's took 4 damage. He's took 5 damage.
Right. I'll,
Oh, did I need to take that? Would that have killed him anyway?
it would have killed him.
Alright, well I'll not spend it. I thought you said he had 5 after we took off.
Oh, no, I'm at 5.
I'll not spend that command point then because that was enough to kill him.
Right.
I thought Ricky meant he had 5 left after that one.
I will
So
spend
Ricky's gonna,
point
yeah, he's gonna blow him
explode.
up, which means my dude is dead.
So
But he'll
he's
also
dead.
take
I'll take D3 on the
2.
yeah.
2 on the
down to 10.
contender. Yeah. I
That's
think that was
fun.
probably worth it.
Back with a truck.
So that's, oh yeah, Ricky's letting us fight back with a truck. So the truck didn't hit anything, surprise, surprise. So with that, Ricky scores 1 point for having the objective in his zone. And what did I get before? 5?
And first blood.
6, so it's 6 points to 1, and we're going to Orc turn 2. So turn 2, oh, the weird boys just fell over, but the boys have moved up, the guys have got out the truck, looking to put some smash on this turn. These guys have just stayed still. Boys in blue have surrounded the Rhino. Boys in red have moved up a little bit, well, as much as they could. These guys have all popped in. There's obviously the objectives down here, we're looking to put some hurt on the Death Guard. And then around here the bikes have zoomed through, looking to take out that sorcerer. The truck's just up here, maybe he's hoping to silence one of these guns. And these guys are all out as well, around here. So we're going to go into the psychic phase. Probably just going to be a smite, I think, because we don't need the jump. And then again, I think what we'll do is, we'll maybe roll for the mech guns, but we'll probably just do an overview of the shooting phase. So I need to count up how many boys are in range when I do this smite. So smite goes off on an 8, sorry missed that well because there's enough boys to give it a +2. So Ricky's going to try and deny with either his Prince or his Sorcerer. It's a deny, yep, it stops it, nice one. So we'll go straight into the shooting phase, and then like I said, I think we'll just do this, maybe he's off camera.
It's a lot of...
yeah, we'll do all the little guns off camera and come back with the maybe's the bigger
big
ones.
ones.
Yeah. So we weren't going to fill him there because Ricky's Warlord trait gives him a 4 up disgusting resilient, but the Orc boys split the fire, didn't do any wounds on anybody, and then the big mech just whacked him with a custom Mega Blaster and got 3 damage. Ricky failed all his disgustings, so got 3 through there, and then like I said, we'll come back because there's still a lot of small arms to do. So all the small arms fire here, doesn't do any damage to the Rhino. We managed to kill a Plague Marine with some some shooter, slugger, fire. What we want to do is the custom Mega Cannon here is going to go into the Plague Marines. The first one, so first one, 6 shots. And we hit on 4s, and 1s will cause a mortal wound on the cannon itself. So that's 4 hits because the mech guns hit on 4s, and like I said we took the mortal wound off, so this will be 3s to wound. So we've got 3 wounds. So 3 wounds at -3, so 6 ups.
5 up in
Or 5 up in one, sorry for the. So he's passed 2.
Drop 1.
And then it's D3 damage.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
5 up.
Nope, but we've got a second Plague Marine. Every little helps. The next Mega Cannon's going to do the same target with 3 shots. And we've got no hits because it hits on 4s. So I think that's the end of the shooty. And we're going to go into the assaulty. So the bikes are going to charge a sorcerer. I'll roll these as I go and do a watch off camera. The bikes are definitely in. Only need like an inch or something. The boys are going to charge the Demon Prince and the Foul Blight Spawn. Then the Mega Knobs are going to charge a Demon Prince, as is the. And then this dude is also going to charge a Foul Blight Spawn. And the truck's going to charge a Contemptor. The boys are going to charge the Rhino. The boys are going to charge the Cultists. They're going to charge the Cultists and the Plague Marines. And Snickrot's going to charge the Plague Marines. So, just roll all the distances. Well, these guys can't really fail. I'm not bothered rolling down here.
You're good for them.
Don't think they can really fail against the Rhino.
Nah.
It's down here, so. Oh, they're definitely in.
Yep.
And the Commandos. Yeah, we'll go to. I'll use a command point 7 card that just come in. But it's whether I use a command point to reroll that or I reroll the failed charge.
TikTok.
I'll reroll the failed charge. Oh, they're not in, but we've got Snickrot, who is in. Oh, I should have rerolled that dice. Should have rerolled the dice. Right, so we're in. We lost 4 boys to the Flamer. The Demon Prince doesn't have any guns. Ricky, how many command points you got left? 4.
4.
I'm going to have to go for my Mega Knobs first, I think. Because what I'm going to do when I activate these guys is do something. Ricky could probably kill these, gets a D3 damage thingy, but the position is going to be really good because I should be able to get both the Dreadnought just because of the bike base, which I've never seen done before, but it's just the way things...
It's a way to do it.
I don't know, it's going to be interesting. This is just the bases and the way things have moved out, but the Demon Prince can obviously fly out if he wants to next turn or start smashing people, but the Orks are going for a big style this turn. So, like I said, we'll start with the Mega Knobs against the Demon Prince and hope they can pound his face in. So we're starting with the Mega Knobs. We're going to roll the 3 guys with the Power Claws first. And we're hitting on 4, so that's a pretty bad roll.
Hey.
Only got 2 hits.
New attack.
We've got 1 wound. I'm going to reroll the wound. We've got 1 wound.
Nightmare.
So this is on the Demon Prince.
So
just
1
command point. So it's -2, I think, isn't it, for the claw?
Yeah,
I think.
so 1 5 up.
Yeah.
Oh, -2.
-2 would be on a 4 up.
Are you sure? You said it was -3 before. Where are they?
Sorry,
So
me
that's
bad. It is
a 5 up.
-3.
Oh.
No, so it's D3 damage. This one.
Yep.
The cocked.
I'll take the 1.
It's a 3.
4 ups.
So he's made 2 of his revoltingly resilience and dropped the wound.
Yep. He's on 4.
And then we've got the guy with a kill slow. He gets an extra attack. That's better. 3 hits. Oh, it's still bad. It's still bad. 1 wound. These guys have whiffled.
5 up.
Yeah, he's made it. Drop dice count when they're there. So are you spending 2 points to interrupt anyway? To be honest. I think he's got 4 command points left. There's no real super killer units in combat, is there?
There's not any real reason to be honest. I could probably chop these guys down with strength 4 +1 to wound cultists, like. But do I want to waste 2 command points doing that? Yeah. Oh yeah, let's have some.
You're going to go for it? So Ricky's going down to 2. The cultists are going to interrupt. Let's
Why
see how
not?
they
So
do.
they're still at a full squad, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think you've lost any. Yeah, looking for 4s.
5s.
I don't know.
9.
So 9 hits.
Drop one of them.
Looking
And
for 4s to wound normally. No, 3s to wound normally. 4s because the power 3s because of Blades of Petrification.
yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, 3s to wound.
+1 to wound.
Yeah,
So
that gives
3s
you.
to wound.
Yeah, 3s to wound.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good roll. So it's 8.
Yep.
So 7 boys is dead. So these guys took 4 wounds off the Rhino. The knob of the power claw missed absolutely everything, which might have helped, but to be honest, I'm pretty happy with that because it keeps me sort of locked up in combat anyway. Actually, sorry, when they pile in, this guy's going to pile in here for 3 inches, these two, just to stop you moving sideways. And this guy's going to come around there. That was my plan. So you're surrounded so that Rhino can't move and I can't be shot and I'm sitting on objective 6.
Yep.
It's my plan. So we're going to come down here. Ricci's heroically intervened with this guy. And obviously the foul blight spawns there, so we're going to go with Snake Rot and attack some Plague Marines. So Snake Rot hits on 2s. He can reroll 1s because he's a commando, but he doesn't need to. He's strength 6, he's wounded on 3s. He's got 5 wounds on the Plague Marines, and these are at -1, and they're 2 damage a pop. So Ricci's looking for 5 4-ups. Ooh, he's made 2, and then each guy's got to make 2 disgustings.
First one dies, second one
he did. So Snake Rot's took 2 guys out. So I'm going to roll these 8 boys against the cultists and see what we get. I'll just total up the hits. So the boys have caused 10 wounds coming through on the cultist. The knob's still to attack. So he's got his 6-ups, or 5-ups if he's within range of the Contemptor. You'll have to measure. So he is still within range of the Contemptor. Look at that roll. So that's 4 cultists dead. And then you get a 5-up. The knob's caused 1 wound. So that'll be an in-one on that. No, nope. And then that's another one because it's D3 damage.
Cool.
So that's 5 cultists, I think. Was it 5 altogether now?
Yeah.
So the boys managed to put a wound on the Demon Prince, who then killed a couple back with some mortal wounds from his suppurating plate. So I think we've just got the big mech down there. He'll be going against the foul blighty. So we're looking for 4s to hit. He's got his 2 hits. It'll be 3s to wound. He's got 1 wound. It's -3.
6-up.
No, and it's D3 damage. Just a 1.
5-up. Yep.
Oh, he's made his disgusting. That's good though, because we're locked in combat, and I don't think the Demon Prince's base will. Well, you can fall back if he wants, but he can't charge and fall back. So
exactly.
That's pretty good. All that unit's now locked up, unless the Demon Prince wants to shuffle away. Oh yeah, we've still got the bikes.
Now I've got all my attacks.
And
back.
you've got the attacks back. I tell you what, do your attacks back here. I know it's out of sequence, but it's not going to make any difference, is it? So we'll do them while we've got them.
Against the boys.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s. Missed that. And
3s. Yeah.
5.
So 5 boys is dead.
And Foul Blade spawn, same place. Rerolling 1s. And 4 against 4. 1.
So we got a 6-up on that one. Nope. So that's 5 boys. So we just took the boys off here and we're going to go down there. So we've got 2 hits and 2 wounds with a power claw against the sorcerer, who'll be looking at 6-ups. Nope. So it's 2d3 damage on the sorcerer. It's 5. He's gone. Ooh. So the thingy, big chopper, doesn't need to attack. I'm not going to bother rolling the truck on camera against the Contemptor.
Fair play.
And I think it's your Plague Marines back and stuff over here, isn't it? So
yep. Actually, I have to do the champ set. He's got a plague sword, so 2 guys with plague knives, okay. 1 hit.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
It's no wound.
No wounds, and the plague sword, 1 hit. Rerolling wounds.
That is a wound. Oh, he saved. I just threw it out cautious. You're never going to save.
That's fine. This guy.
Yeah.
Necrosius
so,
is strength 5.
Foul Blight's just attack, didn't do anything, so he's going with Necrosius now.
Yep. So a strength 5.
So he'd be hitting on
3s because he's a sorcerer, and that's 3 hits. And yep. 3 wounds.
They'd be -1. I'll not get a save against this, I don't think. It'd be if it's a force weapon.
-2.
And it'll be D3 damage a pop.
D3 a piece. So first one. Second one.
5. That's him gone.
Third one.
That's him definitely gone. Whoop! Snake Rod is dead.
Yep.
So morale checks. A couple of the boys. No, a boy ran away. Sorry, I did quite well. And then the knobs unit that was here. Because then any of you, what happens if a unit flees within 3 of them, and there's a little guy here still, you roll a dice and on a 6 they don't flee. So we'll manage to save one luckily, so they're down there. And the cultists miraculously passed their morale check. Yeah, so we're going into Death Guard, turn 2. Well, no, turn that was like, this can't be turn 2, it's like so much happened early on.
It's madness, absolute madness.
Actually, so at the end of that turn, 1, 2, 4, another 5 points for the Orks. So the Orks are on 11.
10-1, 11-1.
11-1. But I'm running out of bodies fast, that's the difference. So we'll go into Death Guard turn 2.
Right, we'll do a smite on the from the.
So he's staying locked in combat, isn't he? Because he's probably killed these guys anyway.
Yep.
He's fell back. Contemptor's moved in for the kill. Derrideo's backed off. And retreat down there, I think, from those guys. And we didn't take a mortal wound for the, what's it called, the pestilence aura thing.
Yeah,
if you're within 7 inches of
a
a
contagion.
yeah, but you feel the roll. So we're going to go into his psychic phase and start with a
smite from the demon prince onto them lads.
boo.
It's off.
Right, we'll try and deny because we've got.
Yep. No.
What did you get? 7.
7. Big 3.
Ooh, the big 3. So these guys are going to lose 3 bodies.
It's off.
So yeah, Putrescent Vitality's gone off again.
Yep, and plus 1 to wound. So again, that's off.
So yeah, so we'll leave them the black and blue dice because that's what they were for before. We've got some super cultists, and then I think it's probably Ricci's shooting phase, is it?
It is indeed.
Contempt that.
It's gonna put butcher cannons into the truck. In fact, butcher cannons into the truck, soul burner into these lads.
Walkie talkie.
So this will be hitting on 3s, 4 shots from the butcher cannon. Oh,
Nice. He's obviously a bit a
it's
bit smog in his eyes from the exhaust pipe.
Slightly damaged.
That driver knows what he's doing.
And 3.
Oh.
God, on 3. Yeah, they take a mortal wound.
So it's a mortal wound. So that biker on the wound there will be dead. There's nothing I can do to save him.
Next we'll go last 3 plasma shots into them.
Yep. We've already lost 3 guys this turn. That's what the dice is for.
Hit on 3s. 3 hits.
And wound on 3s.
Yep.
Or killing on 3s. 3 more
3
dead.
Still misses. Types to destroy a hive against the boys.
Against them boys.
The
4
big
shots.
4. Hitting on 5s. Nothing.
I hate that weapon. Like, it's so bad that in his phase he has to hit on 5s.
I know.
But if it hits, it is pretty good to be fair. It wounds.
Right. Next, the plasma cannonade into them. The missiles into them.
Yeah.
In fact, the missiles into those boys there.
Into the boys down there. Yeah.
Plasma cannonade into them. Twin heavy bolter into them.
Doggy.
So we'll do the plasma cannonade first into those boys. Or ectoplasma battery. That's 1 mortal wound.
You're getting there eventually.
And 2s. 3 dead.
It's the boys, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll take 3 boys off.
Then twin heavy bolter there.
Yeah, these should be gunners, I think.
All hits. 3s.
3s is correct.
Yo.
3s to kill. So 3.
Yep.
Well, we've lost 9 there. Now leadership's only 7, so we're already losing boys.
And then
The missiles at the boys in yellow over the far side.
which was a good shout because I only got 3 hits.
Is that not number of shots?
Yeah, with
3. 3 shots.
Yeah. 4 hits. 1 wound.
It will get a save because the custom force field's over there. So looking for a 5 up in one. No, we lose a boy. Oh no!
Light spawn there. So
It's like rinse repeat.
strength 10, shots 6.
Yeah, let's take like 5 or 6 boys off here. Wounds on 3s. Yeah.
Rerolling 1s.
Yeah, it said 5, didn't I? So it's 5 going.
5 gone.
And the next guy,
It was strength 10.
yeah, the toughness 4. Oh yeah, sorry, 2's to wound. Yeah, so there's 6 gone, isn't it?
So
Well,
far.
there's I'll do 1, 2, 3. Well, it's 3 wounds, isn't it? Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're gone. The
3,
knob would be
6,
dead
yeah.
as well. So that's the end of the shooting. So the Psyker's coming down, smashing into these boys.
Yep, I think it can do the job. Just outside at 8, but still an 8-inch charge to be
Yeah,
within
so
an
the
inch.
burners will be out of range, a couple of burners, but I'll have a couple of pistols. But we'll roll your distance anyway. We'll do a watch off camera. We'll see if you get in. 8. What did you need? Did you say an 8?
8.
Yeah, so he's in. Any more charges anywhere else?
Yeah, I would have declared them. I'm good. Oh,
No.
sorry.
I thought so. I thought the
Yeah,
Contemptor was
that's
going to
that
go.
one.
So is he multi-charging or is he just going in the truck?
Multi-charging.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in. Again, we'll do Overwatch off camera.
Yeah, but I'll just consolidate in between so you kind of get away.
Yeah.
Right. So he's got 4 attacks. Hits on 3s. Oh, God.
Is he, what's his weapon?
4 sword,
So
basically, but plus
so
1, plus 2, 1 strength.
Plus 1 strength. So he's strength 5, so he's wounded on 3s.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep,
1
so that's
wound
1
there,
dead.
rerolling 1s for plague weapons.
It's 2 dead.
Yep.
Because they're going to be... Actually, I'll take 1 and a wound on the knob. Because
Right.
these guys have basically lost 10 now.
Yep.
So I've got a feeling morale's going to be nigh impossible to pass.
Yep. I would say so.
So I'll take a wound on the knob there, because then obviously we'll get the pale in and attack back. And I'm going to spend 2 points to interrupt. I'm going to attack with my mega knobs against the demon prince. See if we can smash some prints. So we're down here, we're going with kill saw guy first. He's got 2 hits. That drops me to 2 command points if anyone was wondering for interrupting. Got 1 wound. I'm going to command point that one. Got 2 wounds. Which will take me down to 1 command point.
And
So it's minus 3, so he's on his demon or he's 5 up.
2 5-ups.
He's past 1.
And
And on a 4 up it'll chuck a wound back.
yeah, I'll do that after. I'll just
Okay,
do we feel
yeah.
the pain
So
first.
it's D3 damage. No, it's 2 damage because it was a kill saw.
2 damage. 1 damage.
So he's down to 2 wounds and dice to see if I take a mortal.
4.
No.
We'll
So the demon prince is literally falling to pieces here. Let's hope these mega knobs can finish him off.
Minus 2 attacks.
He's lost one of his malefic talons. So we've got 3 hits. Come on, 3s. That's definitely cocked. It's cocked before, it's cocked now. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
At minus 3.
So 2 5-ups.
He's dropping both this time. 2d3. Come on, boys. Get big. Oh, it's 4.
4 4-ups.
You didn't pass any saves either, did you? So I don't get any mortal wounds back. Right, okay.
4 4-ups.
You gone?
Oh, I'll re-roll one of them.
Alright, so you're going down to
I've got them up here.
1 command point apiece. He needs a 4 up to keep this demon prince alive.
Here we go. Come on.
Oh, he alive. He alive on his last wound.
Get in. That feeling when you see a demon prince.
That's got to be a good feeling. Right, where do you want to go next? Do you want to go with your Contemptor? Because he was a charging model.
Charge, so I have to. I'm going to do 1 attack on the bike.
Yeah.
And 3 on the truck.
3 on the truck, yeah.
So 1 on the bike first, hit on 3s. Misses.
So we've used the command point as well this phase.
3 on the truck. That is
2 hits.
2.
I'm assuming it's 2's the one you'd be like
It is.
put over 12.
It is.
It'll get no save because it's at minus 3.
It's minus 3, 3 damage.
3
so
damage
that's
flat,
6
but
straight.
every damage that's more than 1, you need to roll to see if it takes a ramshackle. So on a 6 it goes down to 1. No, so it's took 6 damage.
Yep.
So the demon prince is going to go now.
Yep. So 7 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah, it's going to
Good
be.
roll for Marines,
Looks like it's
that.
going to be 7 attacks. Yeah, that would have been a good roll against the Imperium.
And wounding on 3s.
3s indeed.
That's 4 total.
So we're looking for 4 ups. Come on, boys. So we've dropped 2. So 1 will be dead because it's 2 damage a pop, isn't it? So we'll take this guy off. Actually, no, he's close to the objective. We'll take the other guy off. This guy. Take him off.
Good, yeah.
So we've got the knob down there with the power claw. 3 hits on the Contemptor. I need this to be good. He's strength 10, so it is 3 wounds.
3 4-ups in combat. Drops 1.
He's got 7 wounds. It can't kill him. But it does take 3 off him. He's down to 4. That's a mighty big punch. We've done the truck. It didn't hit. We've done down here. So we're going to go in and do some commandos. So we'll start with the burner boys. So 4 attacks, looking for 3s. So they all hit. I'm looking for a T5.
T5.
T5 looking for 5, but if these go through, the minus 2. So 1 goes through. So you'd be on a 4 up in one for this guy. Nope. So it's just 1 damage.
5 skill up in.
Nope. And then the knob need to roll good. Oh, that was nearly a hit. Yeah, it's a wound. He's strength 10.
4 up. Nope.
Nope.
Damage.
So D3. 2.
5 ups. 1.
Once he's took 2 wounds. I'll do the morale check for these now. So they lost 10. 15 they're gone.
Super
They're massively gone, yeah. So the boys have put 11 wounds on the rhino, so 11 3-ups.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gone.
5's got 6 wounds. He's on a wound.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is what I want, because I think Ricci would have popped them.
I would have definitely.
Just point out, we did do the attacks with the rhino and for last turn as well. They didn't really do anything. I'm not sure we'll cover that on the camera. But with that, Ricci's going to score 1 point. Takes him up to 2. And it's going into Orc turn 3. This is going similar to my last game. Like, I'm absolutely battering you on points, but I'm very rapidly running out of stuff that's left alive. So we're going to Orc turn 3. See what we can do. Right, not much movement for the Orcs. Just a little scuff around here. The knobs moved up that way. And the Pain Boys moved back a little bit to put the other boy unit closer and just remain still within 3, so are the boys. So we'll go into the psychic phase and we're going to start with a smite.
This is it.
Yes! Oh! Nurgle protects. Well done, dude. There's not, you know what it is? If there was 10 boys as well, that would have been like, you couldn't have done it. That was so good. That was so powerful. So that's the end of the psychic phase. We're going to go into the shooting phase.
The tensest one.
Oh, no. And you made it. So we'll do, the big mech's going to shoot the Demon Prince. That's probably the one of note. He's hit again. And he's wounded. And it's minus...
The big mech. He's still up in combat.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you can't shoot into combat.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you are in combat, so you'll shoot the Foul Blight because you're a character with 9 wounds.
Yeah.
So it hits wounds and it's minus... I think it was minus 3.
It's a one shot.
Yeah, looking for a 6-up.
Nope.
So it's a D3 damage. For the 3. 2, so he's down to 2. So point out before, we did the pistols for these guys before, just in case anyone mentions it in combat, didn't do anything. Done in this turn, didn't do anything, which is why we never probably mentioned it. The knob down there threw a pistol shot against the Contemptor. No, sorry, the Derrideo, because it's just in range, didn't do anything. So we're basically down to the mech guns. And I'm going to have to check my range, because I think the 36. So the back one is going to go at the Plague Marines, because it's just in range of them, so it gets D6 shots. 2. Looking for 4s. They've got 1 hit. Be a 3 to wound. It is a wound.
5 up.
He made the in run again. And the other one's going to go at the Plague Marines again. Get rid of some troops if we can. 5 shots.
More like it.
I've got 2 hits and it takes a mortal wound because I hit on a 1. And 2 wounds, 2 more 5 ups.
No.
Not this time. So the first one D3, 1, and the second one 2.
So 1.
He
dies. 2. Dies.
And I think they can only fail on a 6 this turn as well for a morale check. There's only 1 guy left anyway, so.
Yeah.
So with that, that's the end of the McShooty phase. So I think we're going to do some charges. We're going to go, the knob down there will go into the Contemptor because it's already locked up. And hope he doesn't blow up, but we're going to give Ricci options. How far away is he? 4?
2-inch charge.
Right, he's in. They're already in combat. These both these units will go in. So the big mech with custom force field is in, and the Psychodiker, he's in as well. So we'll go. Ricci hasn't got enough to interrupt, so we'll just work our way around, I think. I'll tell you what. We'll start over there. I know, because Ricci wants to blow up right there, and I know he does. So we'll go for the knob anyway.
A full mirror trick.
I know, I tried. I was trying to cheat you. So I've got 1 hit. It is a wound on the Contemptor. He got a 4 up invuln, which he saved. Who else charged? The big mech down here.
Yep.
He's missed. The weird boy did as well. So the weird boy against the Demon Prince. He's got 2 hits. He wounded on 4s because he's strength 7 with his Orky Rod.
Yeah, it's T6.
No wound. Is it? Oh, so it is a wound. Oh, I keep forgetting it's T6.
Yeah, it's strength 7, T6.
So 1 goes through. I think it's minus 2, but I'll double check. So it's minus 1 D3 damage. So Ricci needs a 3 up.
Oh.
Now he has the D. He wants to keep his command. What's he going to do? Is he going to let him die, or is he going to reroll that with his last command point? He wants to blow up, that's why.
I believe I can get a 6 with that anyway.
Do you?
Yes.
You need to score. I hope you get a 1 or a 2 here, though.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, so he saved. And
bounces back.
does it? Yeah, on a 4 up.
Yes.
It does. So that takes a wound off this guy.
Good times.
Who else? That was it for the Chargers, isn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll go into here and try and get rid. Actually, we'll go in against the Demon Prince because you've used your command point anyway. So that's 3 hits with a kill saw.
Yep.
That's 3 wounds. At minus 4. 5 up in one.
Minus 4, so 5 ups. Drops
Where
2.
he's 4 in. He's got to make 4 thingies because he's a 2 flat.
4 ups.
He did.
Oh.
And does he pop a wound back before we forget? Because he passed as saved, didn't he?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So does he pop a wound back?
No, he doesn't.
So the Demon Prince.
Not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Oh. I'm gonna go down here as well because I'd rather this. I'd rather this blow up than kill everything around there.
Yeah.
So, but he's praying for 6s. So we didn't record it. These guys finished off the Rhino. It lasted. That started with a knob and he actually popped it this time and it didn't blow. Ricky rolled a 5. As you've seen, the Demon Prince has gone. The truck has been and actually put a wound, but Ricky passed a save. So we're gonna go with the knob on the bike now. He's got 3 hits again. 2 wounds this time. 2 more 4-ups needed by Ricky. Oh, he's done it. He's made like 5 4-ups against Power Fists. What a monster.
Absolute skills.
And I think there's just a few consolidation moves to do down here, which I'll do in a second. And they've done theirs. And then we'll go into Ricky's turn 3. But the points are going to be 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to go up to... Who was the Warlord? Oh, he's down there, isn't he? The Psyker.
No, that was the Demon Prince.
Is it?
He had the 4 feel no pain, remember?
Oh, he did. So we're on 17 to 2. And I'm just going to consolidate. He's just a little bit closer to the Foul Blights one. Because he's my Warlord with the thingy. So we're doing a Gilliman huddle there. They're just standing in the way. The Psyker, sorry, he's going to make sure he's not that close. Just about there. And that'll do. I thought he would die, but I didn't kill the Demon Prince. Sorry, go for the Contemptor. Who's he going for?
2, 1, 1.
Whoa!
So 3s on the truck, both hit. 2s, 1 wound.
So I need to see if the ramshackles it. No, so it's another 3 damage. It's down to 1.
Down to 1.
I hope you miss all these.
And 1 hit there.
No.
Misses against him.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh,
yes! Yes! Oh, I just took.
God.
I hope he absolutely nails you to bits.
I sort of
Right, well, Ricky's got a game on his hand here now, turn 3. Again, actually, I managed to do quite well there. The poke, you need a morale check on the Plague Marines. On a 6, he runs away. Ricky, you legend. So there goes a troop's choice. That's what I was trying to get rid of before, but he's still going to score that objective, I think, at the end of his turn. So now it's the push on Ricky. Can he come and take some of these objectives back? It's been an interesting fight, this one. I've hit you in waves and you've just repelled them, but
it's a toughness, isn't it?
It's sticking there. Depends how good you do this turn, I think, because I haven't got much fight left in the middle ground now.
The thing with that is, if I had a first turn, I would have been there instead
exactly.
of you.
Exactly.
That's
why it's massive. It's absolutely massive in this setup as well. The first turn
means a lot.
It means a massive lot. Especially if they're set up to move forward rather than purely defensive. Mm-hmm. It's just a good one.
You know what?
Ricky's just saying anyway. This guy advanced up. He's close to the objective. These guys have moved up. I think the Psykers moved up down here. The Contemptors have done a shuffle. Oh, sorry, the Derridil and the Contemptors. What was he? Backed out of combat. But obviously Ricky's flying on the Overwatch. And obviously the Derridil there to just gun down what's left of that stuff. So with that we'll go into Ricky's Psychic phase. Yeah. So we lost 3 boys to Smite. Ricky's second Smite didn't go off, but he's also boosted these guys down here. So they're going to be 5s. No, 4s, sorry. Strength and toughness 4. And this guy's going to be a -1 to hit. So we're going to go into Ricky's shooting phase. And hopefully the Orks can just stay alive just for a little bit longer, please. It'd be nice.
They can't do it.
Yes. So where are you starting?
What's the toughness of their mech gun 6?
20?
Easy stuff out the way first. They can't have pistols. We'll do the foul blade spawn into them. So 2d6 strength.
Strength 8.
Strength 8, d6 hits.
6. Nice. Wounded on 2s.
Yep. Reroll the 1s. All wounds.
I'll tell you what, they're 3 damage a pop. I'm not going to roll that many
Consider
dice
it
for each
6
one.
dead.
Yeah, 6 dead.
Big Mac.
Right,
Yeah.
so Havoc launcher's going in here from the Derrideo. The other guns are going in to finish these boys off.
Yep. So I'll start with the plasma.
Yeah.
So that's all hits.
Doesn't hurt himself this test. First turn he hasn't hurt himself.
On form and 2s to kill basically. That's 4.
It's 2 damage in it.
It's 3 damage.
3 again. Yeah, I'm not going to bother this one. So we'll take our 4 boys off.
And then the heavy bolt, that same place. That's 2 misses, 4 hits, 3s, 2 more.
We might make these ones if we try our... well, it's not the armour, it's the feel no pain. Yeah. So we've took 2 wounds. So the knob will be on a wound. And he'll be dead.
Oh, you only took 1?
There's 2 wounds, I failed. It's a 6 up.
Oh, it's a 6, sorry.
We ain't disgustingly resilient, we just got a bit thick skull.
Just slightly resilient. And then the Greater Havoc launcher into the big mech gun. So that's 4. This will be 3s. That is 2 wounds on that at -1.
It's 2 hits, because your number of shots and hits.
Sorry. Losing it. Oh.
Was it snake eyes? No wounds. No wounds.
Right, next. Plasma cannonade into them.
Yeah.
Twin heavy bolter into the truck.
Yeah.
Greater Havoc launcher.
Back into the guns.
Big mech gun again.
Can it see?
It doesn't need line of sight.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't need line of sight. So yeah,
hit
it is. So we'll go in.
Sorry,
well, it's a 41 code.
Yeah. So we'll start with the plasma into them too. 1 mortal wound.
Again.
Rest hit and 3s. That is 3 wounds on them.
At minus. So we're looking at -3. So we're looking for 5 ups. I've saved 1. What's the damage?
3
each. So there's a. Oh, there isn't a pain boy.
There
so that's. So that's 3 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they've got 4 wounds.
Right.
No, they've got 3 wounds.
3 wounds, so that's both dead.
So they're both dead.
Next, I did say the bolter into the truck, didn't I?
You did indeed.
Still 2s.
Is it not 3s now? You're down to 9 wounds.
No, it's half.
Right, go for it then, yeah. So he's hit them all.
Yep.
If anyone's wondering, the Death Guard Dreadnoughts don't get the minuses to move and fire heavy weapons.
That is 3 wounds, -1.
So we're looking for 5 ups on the truck. No, it's gone. Does it blow? Nope, it doesn't blow. But it's gone.
The big mech.
So the number of shots from the Havoc launcher at the mech guns.
3, 4, 5.
5 shots.
Oops. And still hit on 2s. All hits. 3s to wound.
Toughness 5.
4, -1.
Here's a question for you then. If you don't need line of sight, does that count as behind cover and obscured?
No, because I ignore line of sight.
So nothing can be obscured if you ignore line of sight.
Yes,
Yeah?
yeah.
Cool. And then what was the minus?
-1.
-1, so it'll be 6s. I think it's normal armors of 5, I'm pretty sure. Oh, so it's made 2 and dropped 2. Yeah. So the front gun's down to 3 wounds. They're a different unit anyway, just to point out, but yeah. So he took 2 wounds down to 3. I think foul blighty.
Foul blighty against your warlord.
Yeah, they're equal distance now, so
Yep. So
strength snake eyes, please. Oh, strength 7.
7.
It's good enough.
and d6 hits. That's what you wanted.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was the 6. I was just thinking,
No, that's what you wanted, not what I wanted.
it's gonna be 3s. This
1.
guy's still potent, man. So, 2 up, but you go to a 5 or a 5 up in running and shooting. Needs to make
And
this.
he makes it.
Yeah.
Disbelief.
Yeah.
Absolute disbelief.
Because now hopefully I'm gonna smite you to death on my turn. So I think that's the end of the shooting.
Yeah, do you need a...
Are you doing any charges?
Well, you've really knocked all my charges, so no.
No? You sure?
Yep, super sure.
So you scored
Do you want
1.
a morale on them?
I'll do morale. That's well, you'll not score that because there's more there. You'll score 1 up there, taking you to 3.
Yep.
And if you're not charging them, I think I lost like 10, 11 or something. He's dead. He's gone. So the Orks, a bit confident, but head on point, so I want to just see how this turn goes. We're going to try and smash stuff. So these guys have moved in over here. Hopefully I can just smite them to death. These guys have stayed still, just defending this objective. We're tempted to push the Gretchen on, but give it up. This guy's going to give up this objective. Go and try and kill himself a soldier who's got 2 wounds left. Look at that. There's a knob going for it. I hope he makes it in. And this guy's going for it. So we'll go into the psychic phase. We'll start with a smite. It's gone off. Got no one in range to deny. It's a 3.
Oh, that old chestnut.
That's my hidden. What I do is I hide a load of 6s on there.
Right, so 3 5-ups.
He's dead.
Oh.
Thank God for that. I hate those things. He's dead. He's dead. So that helps. So we're going to go on the shooting phase. This guy's actually got 24 inches on his gun. So we're going to go for... It only causes D3 damage. So we'll go for the Contemptor. So roll to hit. He's missed this time. Mech should hit on a 4, I think.
Definitely.
We'll do some small arms fire here and small arms fire here off camera. So I've just done something down there. A couple of wounds caused here and there, but all the armour saves passed. So this guy is going to take a shot at the... You know what? Both of them. Well, I'll have to do one at a time to be realistic. So the first one, the Contemptor, getting 5 shots. Contemptor, sorry, the Derrideo. Looking for 4s. So there's 1 hit and 2 more. Actually, I think you just get 1 no matter how many ones you roll, but we'll double check. Because I'll take a mortal wound for that. So we'll see if it wounds.
Doesn't wound.
I'll use my last command point.
Still doesn't
And
wound.
it still doesn't wound. So yeah, he just takes a mortal wound, doesn't matter how many ones you roll. So the next one, number of shots, 3. Got 1 hit and a mortal wound, so we'll knock him down to 2. Oh, no wounds again. I'm out of command points. My guns have gone doofus.
Good times.
This turn it is good times for Ricci. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a charge down here. I think I said we're 7 away.
We did.
So we can re-roll that because he's failed, because he's an orc. He's in.
Yes.
We'll do a bike down. They can't fail. Can they? So we'll let Ricci do some Overwatch and we're going to see who's alive when we come back. So the bike got absolutely toasted on the way in. Solid hit with a 3 damage. The knob made it in quite luckily, as did the pain boy. I don't know who to start with. We'll go with the knob. Hopefully this time. You got 2 solid hits on your last, or 3 wasn't it? And you saved them. Come on, son. Oh, he's missed with them all. He is removed. he's going to be dead. I'm not sure. Hang on here, because I don't know what to do with the pain boy, because he's hurt his syringe wounds on a 2. So down here, we're going to go for the power claw. We'll be hitting on 5s because of the miasma pestilence, but I've got a feeling we're going to cut the solid hits. Come on. Oh, he got 1. You wound on a 2. Yes, it's a wound. It's a -3, so he's got his... Oh, he's got 4 in on this guy. No. It's 2. He alive with a wound. He's got 1 wound left.
Good times.
I think that's it, isn't it? So you can do your attacks back.
You just want to take him off.
I think I'll remove the knob unless you roll ridiculous. We'll let you roll because I've got a feeling you've got to...
If you feel like I can't do it. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
I think he deserves the chance to be rolled.
Fair enough. He has been an absolute boss, to be fair.
Well, he hasn't hurt anything, but he's hit loads.
And 2 wounds at -3 D3 damage.
So you just rolled a D3.
-2, sorry.
Yeah, so D3 damage. So 3.
Yep.
So he's got his 3 pain boys. Whoa, he's passed 2 of them. He's took a wound.
Hello.
Right, go on then. He's going to miss. He needs to hit on probably 3s, is it now?
3s it is. Yeah, 3s. Oh, he did.
He's going to wound on 2s. Yeah, he did. Take him off. Knew he was. Oh. I've wanted you to hurt him. So with that, the Orks are going to score 3 points this turn. Taking them on 21. And we'll go into Ricci's turn. Oh, yeah, you've done your fight back, haven't you? Yeah, we'll go into Ricci's turn and see what he can muster.
Psychic phase anyway.
Yeah, so these guys have moved up. Obviously, coming into the latter turns now, I'm going to put some hurt on down here. That Derrideo just stayed still. These guys all advanced. Both foul blight spawns rolled a 6, and then Ricci was sort of like, ha! And then he's like, whoop, 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 too close. And decided to move him back, caution.
It wasn't that close.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that close, but he was closest.
Yeah.
And he stayed locked in combat, so I think the paintball's dead to a smite here unless you roll really bad.
Yep, well, we'll start there. So, smite. Yep.
So it goes off D3.
1.
Just 1. Nope, so he's took a wound. I think I'm down to 2 wounds now, yeah.
Yep, and I'll cast -1 to hit.
On the
cultists.
cultists.
That's off.
Yeah.
And +1 strength and toughness, which is off.
Yep. And that's it, innit?
Yep. Not really, apart from the...
Yeah. So we'll just point out that this guy shot and missed in combat with his pistol. These guys are all of advanced, so the foul blades could, but they're out of range. So this guy's going to open up with...
he pretty much hasn't got any range for his... I think he's... Oh, he has.
Should be in range with these heavy bolters.
Yep, heavy bolters.
Well, my guns are 36. The back one before couldn't reach you when you backed out.
Heavy bolters into...
1 or 2 wounds, yeah.
And the havoc launchers into the Gretchen.
Yeah, because you can't target the crew with the normal grots, yeah.
The grots, sorry, yeah.
Well, the Gretchen, call them what you want.
Scumbags.
Cannon fodder.
Cannon fodder. Still hitting on 2s. It's all hits on the big gun. And 4's to wound here, because that's 5. 3 wounds, -1.
So we're looking for 6s. Nope, 3 wounds, so it's gone. I don't think the guns blow up, but I want to double check.
And then the havoc launcher into the Gretchen again.
Right, so just point out, these don't blow up, but it's dead. And the missiles come in and kill 5 Gretchen, which we've left there for now. Because that'll be a morale check. Obviously the guy with the squig hound can stop them hopefully running away. So Ricky, this guy's going to open up into the big mech.
Is he targetable then, or is he a character?
That guy's a character. Can't complain as you hide your foul blade spawns behind kills cultists.
It's true. Right, so plasma cannon into your warlord. Yeah. Take a mortal wound.
Is he still hitting on 2s, that one? Because he's on...
It's when he gets down to 7.
Yeah, so he is still hitting on 2s. He's on 8 wounds now, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he's on 7 now.
7 now.
That, but it doesn't count for the sort of shooting it's after. So,
strength.
Yeah, it's strength 8.
So 2s.
That's
I think the big mech's T4. So 4 wounds at -3. He would be on a 5 up or a 5 up from his shield. He needs to make these. He's made 2. What's the damage?
3 apiece.
So he's dead. Woo. Pretty sure he's dead. He definitely won't have 6 wounds, so that's Warlord on Ricky, taking him up to 4 points straight away.
Big mech.
And these are the heavy bolters to finish off the weird boy.
Yeah, he'll be hitting on 3s now because of that wound, and though it doesn't matter.
No, because you shoot all the guns at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So that's...
Where he gets no saves, of course, 2 wounds, he's dead.
2 wounds dead then. And the havoc launcher over there.
Yeah, it's coming way down here.
That's 3, 5, 6. That many. And 2s. 2, 4, 5.
5.
Yep.
5 grots still behind the cover, but not in line of sight. How many do we save? 1. Yep. Another 4 dead. So I think there's going to be 2 left in the squad. So going down here.
Necrosius hitting on 3s with a plague sword. It's all hits.
Oh, they've all hit. Wounds on 3s, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, he's strength 4.
Yeah.
Strength 5, sorry.
Yeah, 4s. Actually, wait there, just roll. Well, he's definitely got 2 wounds.
And re-rolling 1s because of plague weapon.
Which is more than enough.
Oh,
but it's D3 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just roll the damage. I've got no armor. Well, I've got a 6 up, but he's not going to get a save. Oh, I'll tell you what, here we're going. Nah, he's dead. So the boys have been beaten back. Going into turn 5. Realistically, I just need to stay alive. Similar to a game I played very recently. So the grots are just going to hide it. We need a morale check for the grots. I'm going to roll. We lost 8. They failed, so this guy's probably going to do some gribble and nibblers. And I think that's 2 mortal wounds. So you probably kill them anyway, but they didn't run away, they got eaten. So Ricky's now up to 7 points as well, because he's got the middle objective and the back one. Which means he's going to realistically get 2, 3, 4, 5 next turn, putting him up to 12, and then if he can kill us all off, he's won it. Otherwise, it'll be a sneaky Ork victory. Right, so these are moved, they're shuffled back. This guy's just staying out the way, letting the gun crew take any of the stuff. And we're going into the last turn, turn 5. We're going to open up with a cannon, which is not really much you can shoot, but because the potential it could take out that Contemptor. We're going to go for the Contemptor. Derrideo, yeah, 5 shots. That's a good start. Could probably kill myself if I roll really bad though. So it's took a mortal wound, but it's got 4 hits. That's a good start. And we're looking for 3s to wound. Ooh, 4.
5 ups here then. Drops 2.
Drops 2. 5 damage. Knocks him down to 6, I think.
Yep.
Which is, I think, knocked his profile down by 1, hasn't it?
It has, so he's hitting on 3s now.
Which is still really good, but it does.
It's reasonable.
It helps. It's what we needed.
It does, aye.
So with that, the Orks will score 1 extra point. We're going to Death God, turn 5.
Right. Yes.
And so these guys have moved around. These guys have advanced the 10. Well, he's 10 inches away, and he's a little bit more. Typhus got a really bad advance roll as well. The cultists, I don't know what they did, I can't remember.
Shuffled to the side.
Shuffled a bit to get out of the way for Typhus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He advanced and he stood still. So we're going straight into the psychic phase. He's out of range of smite. But Typhus...
Hold on, did I leave him there because he's in range?
He should be. No,
Yeah, just not with his other gun, but if he moves, it doesn't really
Right, well, just move him up. If you want to move him, you haven't finished your movement phase yet. So yeah, Ricky opting to stay still. He would have just been out of range with his 24-inch gun anyway, so he's opted to just stay there and keep the point. So, starting with the smite, which will obviously be the gun. Let's get a perils. A double 1 would be good for the Orks. It's what they need. It's not a perils.
Right, and...
The immortal 3. That's the gun gone.
That's
the
what
gun is gone. So where do you want to go next?
Start with the shooting
It
phase.
is.
I'll start with the butcher cannon.
Yeah.
On the first grog crew, the front one.
What's the range of the butcher cannon?
48.
Yeah, he's in range. He's
Other
gun will be out of range, won't it?
-2 leadership and all.
Well, yeah. Actually, I need to check something about Gretchen and Gretchen crew to see whether his grot pod can help them or not. I don't know.
Right.
But roll it. See, they're probably dead anyway. So.
So we can actually take it at the end of the phase. I'll leave that to last. Sorry. We'll go with the.
Well, it makes no. All right. Okay.
We have with the twin heavy bolter and the havoc launcher into the first crew.
First grot crew, yeah.
So twin heavy bolter first. That is 4.
Yeah, wounds on a 2.
It does 4 wounds.
4 dead. Well, they're not close enough to the barricade, so there's 1 left in that crew.
Right. This was the second.
What was this? Some missiles as well?
Yeah.
Bit overkill on grots.
Just a few missiles. Into
So that's what? 6 missiles?
6. 3 again.
Yeah, he's dead. I already took him off.
Yeah, good call. Right, and the same again from here into the second crew.
Come on, boys. Actually, wait there. What's the range of guns? We've just checked the range. Ricky is absolutely kicking himself. He didn't move because he was in range of the gun, but he probably didn't expect to fully take it out and smite. And because he stayed still, that guy's heavy bolters stop about here. He's out of range. He's got guns in range anyway, but what he's hoping for is that... No, that's your guns are out of range, aren't they?
The havoc launchers.
The havoc launcher's in range. If you can rinse these, this guy's butcher cannon is then just within range of him. 48 just touches his base. So it's all on this guy. And he's hitting on 3s now, getting enough shots to kill these. The game comes down to this, Ricky.
This is it, mate. That's
5.
3, 4, 5.
There's 5 grit there and 5
Oh, that's never going to be enough, is
He's
it?
got a hit on 3s.
Ah! It's all over.
He kills on 2s.
I'm devastated.
Imagine if you had a command point now as well.
Nah.
Oh,
3.
well, there you go. So 3 are dead.
And
Leaving 2.
butcher cannon.
So the butcher cannon is now
3s.
going to go into these guys. 2 hits. He only kills 1 himself.
-2 leadership as well.
So -2. So a leadership on the grot crew, who lost 4. 6. Well, I think that leadership's only 4. you know, I want to check something. He's gone anyway, but I want to check to see if his drop thing can stop them, just for future reference.
Yeah, definitely.
But it would kill him anyway. The minimum causes D3 mortal wounds. So the rules do state if it's entirely of Gretchen. Now this guy has Gretchen in his keyword, but he's called a Grot Gunner.
Yeah.
I've seen this come up with loads of stuff like Tech Marine Gunner, the Tech Marine, and all that kind of stuff where the same the shit. He's dead. Either way, he's dead regardless. I just don't. You know, you could probably argue either or way, and I'm not really fussed he's dead. I mean, it was moot point in that case, but we had 2 or 3 guys left, and it was a tournament scenario.
If it ever came up, you'd have to ask a judge instead.
I think so. I think that was, yeah. Obviously, because I don't know if anyone's going to be doing that kind of stuff, but I've been to a tournament myself, and that would be the kind of thing that swings and balances there.
It would come up.
Yeah, it would definitely come up. So I don't know. So if anyone wants to comment below and know what they would do, then feel free. But you know what? Realistically, we should do, because I think this comes down to a dice roll, because I'm going to measure the range on these guys, and if by any way they can get within 9 inches of him, I will call it a tabling, because I think they'll have too many hits. But,
turn 6.
But the Orks will have to roll a dice to see if it goes to 6. So what we're looking at here, scenarios, basically, we'll have to roll to see if it goes on to turn 6. If it goes on to turn 6, what will happen is these guys have all moved. They'll both be in range of a smite. These guys are out of range of their guns. If they were in, I was happy to call it. I think, with the smites and the shots, I think he's dead anyway.
Yep. But
the player who went first rolls first.
It's all down to this.
So on a 1 or 2, the game ends and the Orks have a massive victory. On a 3+, I'm happy to concede and say that Ork will just die. A horrible, grisly death, gun to bits.
Die. No.
Yeah! Oh! And there's Ricky's face. I rolled the green dice for the Orks. Look at that. That boy. Well done, well done. He's getting a promotion. Look at what he's held off. Look at that. He's busted himself the lot. Wow, never has a game. You know what? I lost the last game. I got tabled. I'll not talk about it too much, but it's worth watching. But it was a similar thing I scored. And it wasn't with Orks, but my score was skyrocketing. But he had too much firepower. And it was a similar scenario here. Like, the stuff was dying in waves, and if I'd have killed them with the units, like, if I'd have managed, he saved like 5 or 6 power fist hits. And if I'd have managed to smash them and get through that way, I would have had some stuff left. But that was a brutal and fun game. Better
that it goes down to something like one dice roll at the end, like, much more exciting. Because
it wasn't anyone doing tactically for the Orks. My tactical head goes out the window when you want to smash stuff. I was saying before, I should have brought Snake Rock on and just like hid down here or something in cover to make sure you couldn't shoot them all game, and then that guarantees the victory once you're so far ahead on points. But that was such a fun game. Really fun and super duper close in terms of itchy bum time. Like, we literally rolled for Ricky and we measured so carefully, moved bits of cover so there wouldn't be wobbly model and all sorts. Oof. Wow, what a game. What a game. So an Ork victory, even though they've snatched victory there, and they shouldn't have done. So the final score, that would have been my turn, wouldn't it? So the Orks would have got a point.
Yep.
And then Ricky would have had... No, that's it. It just ended.
Yep. It wouldn't have went on, so you would have just scored your points.
22-7. I think Ricky would have scored line breaker, 22-8. 22-8. Doesn't look like it. 22-8 and 16 on 1 in the end.
It's all about the points, though.
Looking forward to the Ork Horde XO, just to add a bit more extra flavour to some stuff. Should be quite good.
It would be unreal.
And I don't want them to make them ridiculously, like, you know, like how Tyranids can be really bad to play against.
You can't really help it though at the minute.
You can't. Because the Orks still get a lot of good stuff. I just want to see some flavour at it, the stratagems and stuff, and maybe stuff like the Flash Kits getting a 4-up armour, because they should invest all their money in good guns and armour. Just little things to tweak.
Yeah.
And some stratagems.
But it's bound to go over the top, because every codex since beginnings went a little bit too far with everything.
It has.
I'm not really complaining, because you can still play armies like
that. Well, it just goes to show, like, you obviously, there's no way you should have lost that game went on. That was definitely tabled. But even with an index army still,
yeah, you can still beat people.
They're still definitely playable.
Yeah. And
to be honest, they're fun. It's just they're all units in like shock attack guns, a bit turdy really, and I just like what I'd like to see them do is make everything usable.
Yeah.
So it's not a case of, you know, all the stratagems and all the rules are like, really, I'm just going to take 10 units of 30 orc boys and that's going to win us every game.
Mm-hmm.
Or no bikers or something like that. Just make it so stuff's usable so you get a good mix, because the orcs are great to play against when you get loads of different units and crazy things
You've
going
got
on.
so many as well, though, that's the thing, and it's just they've all like taken a back seat, unfortunately.
So have a look. Typhus has been foiled today. He was on the hunt. Just couldn't make it. Hardlines boys. So I think the Derrida was. And the content as they proved difficult to match today, like, but on another day I'm sure that would have been a death guard victory quite easily. First turn was massive. I think if you'd had the first turn I was in trouble.
Yep, I was gutted.
Yeah. I know. Won and lost. I haven't had an 8th edition game like that in a long time where it was literally won or lost, I think, on the first turn.
Yeah.
The fact that I could get that far up the board, score them early points early on, that was it. That sealed the victory, I think.
I totally agree. But that's the thing, it's weird that I've never had a game like that where it was won and lost on.
Not for a long time.
Not for ages.
Yeah, not for a long
where
time.
you can just like look at it and say, oh, well, he's got that position there, so I'm just stuck.
Yeah.
I think it might be in the deployment, but I just can't really put my finger on it. Like,
I don't know, the deployment was pretty even both sides, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was just the middle ground, that rush. The Orks are quite fast, they're deceptively fast sometimes.
mm-hmm.
And being able to advance and charge next to a war boss is strong.
Yeah, very much so.
But I just broke off young waves. It was good. But anyway, we'll get this packed up because it's getting late and we're tired.
Super
And we'll come back soon with another game.